Correction is for all who cannot see. To open the eyes of the blind is the Holy Spirit's mission. For he knows that they have not lost their vision, but merely sleep. Your eyes don't stop working because you sleep. When you awaken, you see whatever awakening allows. So just because you're not aware of heaven doesn't mean heaven isn't there and that you don't have the ability to know heaven. It just means that you sleep from the awareness of heaven. And it's the job of Holy Spirit to awaken you to that experience. And remember who the Holy Spirit is. It's the part of you that still knows God. He would awaken them from the sleep of forgetting to the remembering of God. Your holiness, who remembers God, is going to awaken you to the fact that you do know God. And Jesus has already told you that you can experience God directly. Christ's eyes are open. So when you awaken, you will awaken to the realization that you are the Christ. Christ's eyes are open, and he will look upon whatever you see with love, if you accept his vision as yours. Jesus was a man who so associated himself with the Christ that he came to realize he is the Christ. You will look upon whatever you see with love if you accept his vision as yours. Who will you realize you are if you accept his vision as yours? You will come to realize that you are the Christ. The Holy Spirit keeps the vision of Christ for every son of God who sleeps. In his sight, the Son of God is perfect, and he longs to share his vision with you. The Holy Spirit longs to share the vision of your perfection with you. You long to share your imperfection with the Holy Spirit. You want him to look at that over and over and over again as if it's real. The Holy Spirit over and over and over again asks you to look at your perfection instead. Now, somewhere along the line, you're going to get tired. And the Holy Spirit won't. And you'll change your mind about that. In his sight, the Son of God is perfect, and he longs to share his vision with you. He will show you the real world, the world that you can see with love. The Holy Spirit will show you that world of love. Because God gave you heaven. God gave you heaven. Through him, your Father calls his Son to remember. Sounds like it would be a good idea to have remembering events. Events that are set up for you to come and remember. Remember what? That you are the Son of God. That you are the Christ. That you can allow the Holy Spirit to help you see in your mind what you are denying, what you are avoiding. That you choose sleep over being awake. The awakening of his Son begins with his investment in the real world. And by this, he will learn to reinvest in himself. Now, if you want to, you can use the word value there instead of reinvest. But somewhere you're going to have to make that shift as to what you value, what you trust, what you accept. For reality is one with the Father and the Son, and the Holy Spirit blesses the real world in their name.